So Will Smith, he sat down with David Letterman and he was talking about a lot of different things. But one of the things he was talking about that he dealt with a lot in his music career was people calling him soft. He said, like, even though he was real successful, him and Jazzy Jeff won Grammys together, he still didn't like that. People didn't take him serious. He said that was really our major distinguishing quality at the time. It was comedy, it was punchlines, it was fun. We stood out in a really good way. We sort of had our own lane. It always felt like I was soft. I hated being called soft. And then he was speaking on the reason why he was rapping like that. He said his grandma is the reason why. He was told not to curse in his music. She wrote him a letter telling him how she thought he was so talented, he had a lot of potential, but he didn't need the curse to stand out. That's why the reason he never cussed. And I understand, especially if he was real close with his grandma, I would understand why he would say something like that. Like, that's out of respect. That's grandma. You gotta respect grandma. But like at the same time, I couldn't picture Will Smith on no gangster shit. Like him rapping like he was gangster, like he was thugged out, like Tupac. Because he always said he was jealous of Tupac, like how much love that Tupac was getting, and he wished he would have got that same respect. But at the same time, I respect people who be their self and not trying to conform to be like other rappers just because you see that's the way that like everybody's celebrating. Because if you look at the game today, if you turn on the radio or you ask anybody who they listen to, that rapper sound like every other rapper that's out. And I hate listening to rappers that sound like everybody else, because what the hell I'm listening to you for? I could just listen to the person who you trying to sound like. So Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff, they was being real different because they came out in, I think, like 88, 89. And at that time, that's when gangster rap just started to take off with NWA, and then Tupac was blowing up, Biggie was blowing up, and all like Texas, all of them had like gangster rap labels. But Will Smith, if he wasn't the only one, he was one of the few people that didn't cuss, like made songs like Parents Just Don't Understand, like songs that was just fun. And he went platinum and selling 1 million records. So he showed people that you don't have to be gangster and thugged out to sell records. He was just being himself. But I know, like, dealing with self-esteem issues because of people thinking you soft, I understand how that can get to somebody. That's probably one of the reasons why he went up there to slap Chris Rock. Man, what y'all think about this? Is your boy B. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.